Hey y'all, it's June the 18th, 2017, and earlier I woke up to the immediate news that there was a great big tower fire over there in London. Right, many people got killed. Probably north of 60 people got killed. And of course, I've just been taking in preliminary information and stuff like that. A lot of details are to be uncovered. I don't know who could say that they're going to get to the bottom of this very soon. Right, but I heard different things from speculators as well as from people who allegedly were on the scene and watching this whole thing take place, which must have been quite a spectacle. Alright, so I've been watching a lot of witness testimonials, and one thing that I have noted already, and I don't know if you'll agree, maybe it's just because they're from England and they're fancy like that, but one thing I've definitely noticed is already many people who've witnessed this tragedy have come forward and have laid out their witness testimonial. And the thing is, they've been abnormally articulate people. And maybe that's just how it is over there in London, but they all seem very abnormally articulate. And that's one thing that I noticed. I don't know if that's a big deal or what. There's this one witness testimonial that I want to talk about in particular that I've just seen already. And maybe I'll wind up seeing this lady right here. She was given an interview with whoever it was, about the whole situation. I gotta say, for the most part, since I don't know all the details, I would have to agree with this lady, and in that it's kind of a travesty. It seems like kind of a travesty that happened. But in listening to this lady and other people talk, you come to understand that there's quite a lot of, it's a very strong Muslim community in and around that their building that went up in flames. All right. The most interesting thing that I noted from this lady, who is profoundly articulate in the matter, is that she said, that the feeling that she's getting the vibe that many residents there in that building and around that building are getting the sense that this is some sort of revenge. Revenge is the word she used. Revenge. Here's the part that kind of confused me. The question popped into my head: revenge for what? Revenge for what exactly? Right? The lady didn't articulate any further, but I would assume that she means revenge for either A, being in a place where they're not so much welcome anymore as far as people of the Muslim faith, which I'm not sure if that is or isn't the case around London. I mean, the mayor is Muslim, so I would have to imagine that there's not a whole bunch of persecution going on there. I would have to imagine. Alright. So, but she said revenge. Revenge for what exactly? Could she be implying maybe revenge for that, the bridge, or, that one Ariana Grande concert, or actually many times other than those? Could she be implying that the revenge would be for that? The alleged revenge that took place, and I'm not sure who she was trying to insinuate were the culprits. Alright? Revenge for what exactly? Because here's the thing. If we just simplify this a little bit, The thing is, revenge for what? This whole building shouldn't be filled up with jihadi terrorists, and I don't imagine it was. So revenge for what exactly? That's something that I got caught in my head right now. That's something I think that we might all have to dwell on. Revenge for what? Because, see, if the Muslim community was clearly and distinctly on the side of nobody getting bombed up or burned up or killed and everything, then that should very well be obvious. And so the idea of getting revenge on them would be preposterous, and I don't know, I can't say if it was or wasn't or who did what. I don't know the details. But what I'm trying to say is that we should all be on the same side. People who are innocent and just want to live their lives, doesn't matter what religion you are, you should be on the same side of, hey, we're living in a very dangerous place. We're being put at a lot of risk, and it does not matter what's our religion. We should come together and start to fight back against whatever it is, oppression and terrorism is taking place over there in England. Right? It should be all unified, yet still is not, as perfectly displayed by this lady, this very articulate lady, who says, you know, I just been getting the vibe that everybody thinks this here fire, this tower fire is revenge. Revenge for what? Why exactly are y'all on differing sides? Could it be that y'all are from different cultures and you're smashed up together, and so therefore you become a little bit divided, and there's sides now, and when a building full of Muslim people gets burned up and everybody in England comes to the aid of these people, why and still is there still two sides? Why would there be revenge involved? Revenge against who? Who would the revenge be against? And of course, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So we're here and we're waiting for the reaction. All right, so I'll holler at you. There's certainly going to be a lot of stuff to discuss on the Monday morning podcast. All right, so certainly going to be a lot of stuff. I imagine I'll see you there. Anyways, I'll holler at y'all. It's June, I believe, the 18th, 2016.